yourself?
My name is Jamison, and I've been with Seraaj for going on 4 years now. And my experience since I've been here has been a great one. I've always, because I work with kids at my other job, I always wanted to deal with kids so I can know what they're about and how they can learn something from me. Because I notice at work, a lot of times they want to follow my footsteps, and to follow my footsteps, you got to do like I do or as I do. Not what I say, but as I do. I want to show by experience. I've got started with Seraaj, I think, 4 years ago, and in those 4 years we had a lot of respites, all ages. We had, I got 2 foster kids that I had for the last 2 years. Before I had those 2, we had, I think, 3 more. There were 2 girls and a guy. I think everybody been teenagers though. I think they learned a whole lot. They've seen a whole lot of stuff they haven't seen before. They've been a lot of places they haven't been before, so they're learning a whole lot from the Jamisons. My most difficult moment as a foster kid, foster parent, had this girl. She was like, I can't call her name, but she was a teenager, a young teenager, but she needed help. And her biggest thing was to go to school, come home, get on a trampoline, ride a bike and play. And I said, okay, it's time for us to start doing some lessons. So I'm trying to teach her how to do math, science, social studies, reading. And the paperwork that we got from her, we didn't know how she progressed in school. She was in the, I think, 7th or 8th grade, but she had a learning disability. We had to figure out on our own. But when she left, she knew more than she knew when she got there. We taught her to count, taught her ABCs, taught her even how to read a little bit. So you have to take time to figure these kids out, that way they can learn to enhance from you. My plans for Father's Day, believe it or not, I like to travel and I'll be out of town. For the last, I think, 6 to 8 weeks, we've been out of town on the road. So my plan for Father's Day is to be in Mississippi with my dad in a cabin on the lake. And we planned this trip here back in, I think, February to go, and hope we can go. Plus my family's going also, so we all be together. Camp out, cook out, fish.
Okay. That's
Yeah,
nice.
I like to fish, so it's in my blood. I taught my dad to fish a long time ago. He still does it. He's 88 years old now, so we still keep him happy.
That's nice.
Kids love it. My dad would tell me never to get up. I mean, never to give up. Not get up, never get up. And to be an early bird. You don't want to sleep all your life. Daybreak, you get up. The sun go down, you go down. Some people sleep half a day. My hobbies are photography, fishing, traveling, working, and playing hand games. Hand games like chess, checkers, word games, and books, stuff like that. Well, by me being a photographer, I've taught my son, I taught my daughter to do the same thing. And my foster kid has a camera. He got a camera for Christmas, so I'm teaching him to do the same as well. Camera is not just a hobby. It can be an adventure, it can be a job. It can be a way he can make some money to earn something on his own. And of course, he'll learn a lot from that. But I've been asked many times about fostering. How do they get into it? I tell them how. They want to know why I got into it. I say, because my kids are grown and gone already, and these kids now, I have grandkids as old as my foster kids and my adopted kids. So I started over because I wanted to help somebody move along the way, not just my kids, but to see a younger child have a chance to enhance themselves in life. And being a grandpa and a foster dad at the same time, I mean, it's kind of funny, but it's worth it. It's worth the wait because the kids are younger. They see me as dad by being so young, and some my grandkids, as older they call me grandpa, but there's a big age difference, and the grandkids like it, the foster kids like it, so it's a challenge. I would say treat them as your own, because the kids got to have some kind of foundation. You got to start from basis 1 to get the basis up. You can't just keep on the same level. You got to move on. You got to teach them something. You got to start as a young to enhance them in something in life. myself. There's no wife, no other children to wife. Oh yeah, I can do it by myself. Not as many kids, maybe one or two at a time, but not a lot of them at one time. It plays a big role. It's like being your own natural child. You gotta stick with them. You gotta teach them. No matter who it is, like a teacher. No matter who it is, you gotta teach them the right way. Teach them right from wrong, and if you do right will follow you a long way. 16 to 21. The reason I don't now because my children now are 10 and 12. They're younger. I'd rather stick with somebody their own age, but once my kids are gone, I can feel myself doing that, yeah. Because where I work now, we have kids from 10 to 19. They have no background. They need some help. They need a mentor. They need somebody to teach them along the way because somehow down the line they got sidetracked and they're in for the wrong reason. Being a foster dad it's not hard. No hard work. It's just like having a kid of your own. You just gotta teach them to do what they need to do. You have some kids that are bad, but you gotta maintain that role that you're a parent. And the kid is not a bad kid. He just doing the wrong thing. You gotta teach him the right way. Teach him the right things to do. And as far as being attached to the kid, you're gonna get attached to enough, but you gotta let go sometimes too. Give your own kids. They gotta grow up. They gotta grow out. They gotta get out. Bill Cosby.
Okay.
The TV role Bill Cosby.
Okay.
He was a father of, I think, 6 kids, 5 or 6 kids. And he instilled into them that when they get old enough, hey, they got to go.
Dr. Huxtable.
Dr. Huxtable.
That did TV role.
Right. And that means get your education, get your trade in life, get your career going, and have your own family.
Okay.
Because what he has is his. It's not theirs, it's his. He instilled a lot of time. This is what I got, not you.
He did.
Get your own, yeah.
Get up and get your own.
Right.
He did.
Right.
That character absolutely did.
Get your own. Life is full of opportunities. I mean, equal opportunity. Younger generation has more opportunity than the older generation. Like my son, I tell him all the time, it's time for you to take care of me now. I'll take care of you. The money you make now is more than the money I make. Like I talk to my dad all the time. If you need something, I can give it to you. If my son needs something, he needs to give me something. I might get slow, but I'll try.
You'll try.
If I got something, I'll try.
If you got something in you, you're going to give it
I give it a try. I mean, 101, it's a long time. When did he start? At what age?
He was elderly when he started. I think it was about 80 when he started.
Late.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got him. I started when younger. Not much younger, but younger.
Okay.
I think I could handle it.
We look forward to it.
If not that, somebody rub me in. My grandkids will get on me. Do something. My great grandkids probably by then.